Yes. Again, our question is, if I do not have enough ones available to subtract, where could they be hiding? For instance, if the digit in the ones place in my whole is a 1, but the digit in the ones place from my part is a 7, I cannot easily subtract 7 things from 1 thing. As it currently stands, I need to do something. What do I need to do? First of all, are there more ones?
Yes.
Yes, there are. Even if they're not in the ones, the bits form, there are still more ones. Where are my ones hiding? Where are my ones hiding? Where could they be hiding? Mason?
They could be hiding in the tens or the hundreds.
Ones could be. Where else could they be hiding? Okay. Yeah.
They could be hiding in the thousands.
They could.
Millions.
Yeah. They could be in the thousands. They could be in the millions. They could be in the billions. I'm going to put ETC, meaning any place value that is above a 1. There are ones in that number. You need ones to make up every other place value. Yes, ma'am. Lily.
They could be hiding in the tens, like
Yep.
and they traded, and then now you want the ones back.
Beautifully said.
Already.
To get more ones. Oops. We have to steal / trade from their hiding place. So if we said that we're going to steal a 10, we're going to trade that out for more ones, but I'm going to get 10 ones. If I have to steal 100, I'm going to get 100 ones. If I have to steal 1,000,000, then I'm going to get 1,000,000 ones. It's all dependent on where you're taking them from. Yep.
I know why, they could be hiding in the hundreds.
607 minus 323 equals M. We're going to use expanded form to subtract. So go ahead and stack it and expand it. Remember, just because we have a 0, technically you can skip it in expanded form, but it's much easier when we're adding or subtracting that you leave the 0 in there so that we remember that it is there. Where do I start? Where do I start? Grayson? I always start with the smallest unit. Why? I've said this every day for a week. Why do I start with my smallest unit? Okay?
So it's easier to add when
Yeah, why do I start there, Billy? Why do I start with my smallest unit?
because in case if you're adding, then it might be you might have another 10. You might have to add it to your tens.
You always start with your smallest unit because in case you have to make a trade. It's much easier to trade when you're dealing with small numbers than when you're dealing with large numbers. 7 subtract 3. Can I do that?
Yes.
Yes, I I can. What is 7 subtract 3? Kylie? 4. That worked out pretty easy peasy. 0 subtract 20. Can I do that easy peasy?
Yes.
No.
Billy, you have $0. Give me 20. Does that work out so easy?
No.
No. What do I have to do? Because right now I have 0 tens. Do I just have no tens at all? Can't do this problem?
No.
I have no tens. I have 0 tens.
Go to Mr. 100.
So I cannot do this. What am I going to do? Barrett?
Go to the 100.
Why am I going to the hundreds?
Inside of the 100 are 10 hiding.
Because inside of the hundreds are tens hiding. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. I'm going to steal a 100 because I have to take a whole chunk. I can't just take 110. I have to take a whole 100. Okay? Go for it.
So, for the ones, let's say it's 5.
Now I have 100. Can I subtract 20 from 100?
Yes.
Yes. What am I left with? If you don't know, use your fingers to skip count. Count on from 20. Do something. Sitting there doing nothing is not going to help you. Lainey? 80. Alright, what's going on with my 100? Because it was a 600 and now it's all crossed out. What's going on with my 100? Aiden, what's going on with my 100?
So you took 100 away, so that became 500.
Awesome. Awesome. I took 100 to make that trade for some 10s. So now I only have 500 left. 500 should subtract 300. What is that, Mason? 500 subtract 300?
200.
200. Lily Marie, can you stick that back into standard form, please? 284. Show me with your fingers how you are feeling. I am a master. I can do this all day. I am pretty good at it. Sometimes I make a few mistakes, but pretty good. Miss Miller, I need all your help. Show me with your fingers. I only care about what you are thinking. Do not look at what everybody else is thinking, because I don't care what everybody else is thinking. Cool. Cool. Go ahead and put your hand down. Moving on. Maybe. There it goes. Ooh, a word problem. My favorite. Hey, go to Miss Keisman. Marley and her friends have made 625 rubber band bracelets. Thanks, that's a lot. They give away 270 bracelets to their friends. How many bracelets do they still have? What am I counting? Thomas, what am I counting? No, what am I counting? What? What object am I counting? Okay. Rubber bands. Rubber band bracelets. What's going to be my answer sentence? Mason?
They have blank rubber bracelets left.
I love it. Write an answer sentence. Could be what Mason said, could be something similar. That bar model is our next step because it helps us figure out what equation we're going to do. What's the first thing I need to write on my bar model? I start with the same thing every single time. William? Nope. What section of my bar model do I start with? The whole. Do I know the total amount? What am I counting? Rubber band bracelets. Do I know the total amount of rubber band bracelets? Do not call out, raise your hand. Do I know the total amount of rubber band bracelets?
Yes.
What part of do not call out are we struggling with? Thanks. Lily? Are you sure? No, you're not sure? Nathan?
No.
Are you sure? Dorian?
Yes.
Are you sure? Gio? Are you sure? Look at that problem. Read it in your brain. Do you know the total amount of rubber band bracelets? No, total. That they had. Total.
Oh.
Kylie?
Yes.
Yes, I do. They made 625 bracelets. That's how much they started with. That was their total. 625 is your whole. What do we know? We do know they started out with 625, but we know some other things. Aiden, what's something else we know? What's something else we know? So where's that going to go in my bar model? 270 is how much they gave away. Do I know how much they kept? No, that's literally the answer sentence. What equation can I make from here? From here, what is going to be my equation, William? Nope, I need an equation. That's a strategy to solve an equation, but I don't have an actual equation yet. Go ahead, William.
25 minus 270
Whole minus part equals the other part. Bonus points. Give me another equation. Grant?
Plus 270 equals 625.
Awesome. So we have whole minus part equals part, and then I have part plus part equals whole. Could I rearrange these two?
Yes.
Could I say 270 plus box equals 625?
Yes.
Choose a strategy, solve it. When you have it, give me a secret thumb and I'll come around and check.